Hey man, I just solved the problem that even the playing field with the bookmakers. For those who've been around know that SVN changed their entire layout. At one point when you click on the game, you can see all the team stats. Now they only show player stats. They show probabilities and they show the bet lines. But what I'm focusing on is the probability of the game. Let's take this game for example. We got New England Patriots against the Bills. Check this out. Like I said, you got the bet lines. You got the probability, player stats. Player stats, they're janky. They're too volatile to actually just go with and plug in, right? No team stats. They got the injuries. That's good. They got the standings, right? They don't have team stats. But they have the probability, right? Unfortunately, right, this is the probability for the money line. Now, look at that money line. Who wants to bet a minus 550? Huh? Most people who bet on this game want to go with that point spread. Typically, you shave it down to a minus 6.5 and just see what that do, but you're not taking that minus 550. Make no mistakes, this was intentional. Now you see it's clear and obvious they omitted the team stats for a reason. All we have to do is reverse engineer this, right? We ain't betting on no minus 150 to make what, 20 bucks. Boy, stop. And we ain't going in there blindfolded neither. Without further ado, let me introduce you to my latest development, the Kelly's Criterion Bet Calculator. Now, I'm gonna let you know in a sec why it's called that, but let's just take a preview, right? You do have the option for basketball, but it's football season, so we're just gonna rock out with that. Okay, so check this out. You got the point spread. This calculator is weighted with the point spread. That's the most important detail here, okay? So you got the point spread game, points allowed, offensive yards, defensive yards, turnover difference, right? Now, it's important to note that your team that you like goes on the top. So if you like the Bills minus 7.5, you do minus 7.5 right there. And then your Bills, all your Bills stats will go on the top. The New England stats will go on the bottom. Now, we're just going to put these stats in real quick. Okay, so I already looked them up, right? So you got New England Patriots minus 25, points per game 25.5, 33.3. So that would be 33.3 right there. 25.5 for New England. Points allowed 20.3, 22.5. So 22.5. And what was it? 23.3. That was 20.3. Okay, offensive yards. 33, 6, 3, 4, 4. Okay. Try to remember that. 404. Can't remember. 33, 6.3, I think. Okay, that was right. And 404. Okay, that was right. And defensive yards allowed. Okay. 319, 290. Okay. 319, 290. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Bills might smoke down. What's the turnover difference? Minus 3 plus 3. Okay. 3 minus 3. Now notice this calculator is not going to work unless you have all the fields, right? So if you just take off one of these fields, it's not going to work, right? Calculate that, right? And look, check this out. Now, we already seen that they calculated the Buffalo Bills win percentage at a 68, damn near 70% probability, right? That's what they estimated at, right? This one says with the point spread, it's a 51.15% chance, right, that they cover the spread. And the predicted margin would be a 7.9. Now, notice this. You have unit betting, right? That's what that's what you rookies do. Unit betting, right? I had that option for y'all. Unit betting. But, I don't support that. I just got that just for for the rookies. I understand. It's rookies in the game. I get it. Okay. So I got that for the rookies. But here you see it says use in Kelly's calculator, right? You just want to tap that. Okay. And as you see, that 51.15% is already, you get to change your size of the bankroll. You know what I'm saying? For instance, if you big balling, you put 5,000, but, most of us only rocking with about 500. Hey, man. And then the odds on that. It's important to get the odds on that minus 7.5, right? But we just going to put at, I'm just saying minus 115 or something. Look at that. That's full Kelly. Let's see what it has. Half Kelly. Now, you seen it here first. There is no value in betting on this game. There's no value in betting on this game. Okay? And our little AI analyst says, recommendation explanation. Given the no value assessment, the marginal edge is too small to warrant a bet, ensuring your bankroll remains protected from unnecessary risk. It says do not bet on this game. This is a bad bet. Now, granted, this is a disclaimer, right? Because obviously I'm leaving some team stats off the board, off this calculator. This calculator is not calculating every goddamn thing, right? So you need to take it like room for margin and take what you already know what's going on based on injuries, based on how the team's been playing. I know Buffalo Bills been playing out this world, but do not sleep on the Patriots. And to be honest, that felt a little bit off too. So with that being said, this is a game that I'm not going to bet on. Now I know some of y'all gonna just jump down my throat talking about some yeah man, the Bills gonna stomp on them, this, that, and the third. It's not about that. It's about long-term growth, right? So if you just want to get your rocks off, go ahead, right? But if you want to bet smart, here it is. And let me just read you the foundation of what Kelly's criterion is, right? Straight off the top. Kelly's criterion is a formula that tells you what fraction of your bankroll to bet when you believe you have an edge. In short, bet more when your edge is bigger, less when it's smaller, and never bet if you have no edge at all. Simple as that. And it's important to know that Kelly's criterion has its roots in Wall Street, right? And the guys on Wall Street, hey, that's how they make their bets. But now you can apply it to sports betting because I don't hear nobody say it's not much of a difference than the stock market, Wall Street, short trading, and sports betting. So, hey man, get in where you fit in, man. Check the calculator out. What you got to lose? In fact, you really got a lot to lose if you just going in there blindfolded, because that's what you're doing every single time. You just take a probability and you just guess, oh, they're minus 500. Surely they beat them by more than 7 points. It don't work like that. The bookies is made to trick you. Remember that. Hey man, the way I see it, you got a lot to lose just going in there blindfolded. I mean, hey man, say man, you ain't got to, don't do it on everything. Hey man, and I promise you, ain't too many tools like this out there. I don't know, there might be one, but I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? This is customized, AI integrated, all that, the works. I'm gonna put a couple different little tweaks to it, but right now I'm gonna just give it some tests, for about a week or two and see how I do on actual games.